And we, the road user, we have to change our mentality. Avoid overloading, avoid overspeeding, avoid using vehicles that are not in good condition. Stop going out to drive or to ride when you are emotionally, psychologically, and mentally disturbed. That is what I have to tell you. Welcome to TFA Talking Point. Please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for your support. May their souls rest in peace. 6 people died yesterday in Limbe because of road accident, including 3 students from GTHS, and this is a very sad news, and we are sending our condolences to the bereaved family. And this is our take on TFA Talking Point concerning road accident in Cameroon, because when you look critically in Cameroon, you discover that a road accident kills more than anything, more than HIV, more than coronavirus, more than malaria. People are going into their early grave because of road accident. And leaving your house, either trekking, either riding or driving, is just like going on a voluntary suicide mission in Cameroon because of careless drivers, because of ignorance, because of negligence, and because of many things happening in Cameroon. Because many people in Cameroon prefer to be trekking or using other means of transportation, but by the roadside they are being killed. What happened yesterday in Limbe, in Moliwe, around my fort Limbe, is not a news in Cameroon, but the prayer of the people of Cameroon every day is, let me go out and return back home safely. Accident in Cameroon is not longer natural disaster, but it is mostly because of human negligence, humans carelessness, and we blame 90% of accidents, road accidents in Cameroon to human bad behavior and human bad attitude in Cameroon. Because when you look critically in Cameroon today, you discover that road accident is taking away millions of lives, property being destroyed every year. And every year in Cameroon, not less than 1,000 people, not less than 1,000 people died every year in Cameroon because of road accident. And the government of Cameroon, even through the Ministry of Transport, keep on giving this report to Cameroonians every year without doing anything in order to stop this particular issue. In some of my videos, if you look critically, you discover that I gave some reason behind the numerous and deathly road accidents in Cameroon. And if you follow it keenly and put it into practice, we are going to reduce road accident in Cameroon. Road accident is something that happens everywhere in all nations, but when it becomes deathly, when it becomes frequent and regular, it is a call for concern, and that is why we are coming up with this topic to talk about road accident in Cameroon. If you look here, you see vehicles are passing behind me. That is why I decided to do this, for you to see vehicles passing, and it is at a big roundabout here in Cyprus. And I don't know how to explain it, because if I want to explain it in a practical way, I have to stop drivers, I have to stop the vehicles, I have to maybe videos around for you to see how people are driving and the kind of cars people are driving. In my video that talk about issue, first thing in Cameroon is that we have to change our mentality positively before becoming a driver. That is the first thing, because when you change your mentality positively, you are going to put a lot of interest in the kind of vehicles, the condition of the vehicles you are driving. You have to put a lot of interest in your own personal self, whether you are mentally, emotionally, and psychologically right to drive a vehicle on that particular day. And these are the things we have to talk about. If we change our mentality positively, the people involved, the government, would not involve or have so much interest in embezzling and corruption. They will have interest in the people. If you look critically in Cameroon, many roads are not constructed, and many things are happening in Cameroon that many people cannot explain. Millions have been spent, or billions have been spent by the government officials or by the government of Cameroon to buy luxurious vehicles to top government officials, even regional councils, councillors or members, a mayor and many other government officials in Cameroon, in which there is no route. Those money could have been used in order to construct routes. Even in big cities like Douala and Yaoundé, they still have difficulty and finding it difficult to have good routes, not to talk of some kind of places. That is the part of the government in which, in the videos I'm talking about, I explained detailedly into it. I went detailedly into that particular issue. But what I have to tell you, the drivers, because here we are talking to the drivers and the passengers, anybody sitting in a vehicle or on a bike or moving, or the road user in general, is that what we have to be conscious. We have to be conscious. First thing first, you have to know that the kind of vehicles in Cameroon, most of the vehicles in Cameroon, if not 80% of the vehicles in Cameroon, are outdated vehicles that cannot or should not be used anywhere in the world. They have to be thrown away. They don't have to. But in Cameroon, many people look at it as new vehicles, and they are driving and using it. In Cameroon, there is no regular checkup on vehicles. No. People always take their vehicles to mechanic when it's having a problem. If there is no problem, they don't go for regular checkup. They can drive a vehicles in Cameroon for 6-10 years without taking it to a mechanic, just because the vehicles is moving. Secondly, carelessness and negligence. Many people have a lot of useless confidence. I call it useless confidence in themselves, because they have been driving for years and they are parading and using the road as if they are the only people. There is nothing we can do if we do not change our mentality, because you can be out there and you change your mentality, you take interest in your vehicles, the state and the condition of your vehicle and yourself, and then another person might not. Because if you look what happened yesterday in Limbe, you discover that it is the fault of the truck that was carrying sand, transporting sand, that it lost control and went into and hit the bus that was transporting children to school, and the driver was killed, and 3 students and 2 other people in who we don't yet know whether they were students or they were just passerby or whosoever, but 6 people were killed in that road accident. And then it was because of the truck driver. The drivers of the bus was maybe careful, developed so much interest in. I believe the government of Cameroon have to involve itself into road transport, not just giving us a report, but taking decision in order to regulate and reduce road accident in Cameroon, meaning introducing regular check of all vehicles, and also controlling and regulating the kind of vehicles imported in Cameroon, the years and then the condition of the vehicles. That is what I am pleading with the government of Cameroon to take into consideration in order to help the citizens of Cameroon. Not always giving us report every year that 10,000 or 3,000 Camerooners were killed because of road accident this year. What are we doing with those reports without any concrete things in order to solve this particular problem? The government of Cameroon keep on giving us reports, but we are seeing terrible routes in Cameroon. Terrible in big cities like Douala, Yaoundé, Fusan, Bamenda, Buya, and many other parts of Cameroon. What is the government doing about this particular issue? We have to take, the government of Cameroon have to take interest in the people of Cameroon, not in their money, not in the taxpayer money, but in the lives of the people of Cameroon. These are students. They were going to school to collect their report cards. Finally, they end up in the mortuary. It is terrible. It is terrible. Under the leadership of President Bobia, who have been in power for 40 years, and Cameroon cannot boast of any complete route in Cameroon. Not just one, not one for 40 years in power. Cameroon cannot boast of anything, one like this in Cameroon. There is nothing in Cameroon they can boast of. If you go into the field of education, there are frustrated school without building, school without infrastructure. We go into infrastructure like road, network, railway and all. What the European led during colonization concerning railway, the government of Cameroon are unable to complete it. the road network. They started the ring road since 18 something up to today. The government of President Paul Biya Ahmadu Ahijo for 60 something years today are unable to do it, even to start. Yet billions have been spent every year. They have to look into. Every year they have to, even to repair a road. The government of Cameroon is unable to do it. Is unable to repair roads in Cameroon by spending the taxpayer money to buy luxurious vehicles, to buy weapons for the military to kill innocent Southern Cameroonians. It is terrible. And we, the road user, we have to change our mentality. Avoid overloading. Avoid overspeeding. Avoid using vehicles that are not in good condition. Stop going out to drive or to ride when you are emotionally, psychologically, and mentally disturbed. That is what I have to tell you.